Greetings from Florida. Here we're working on a 2015 to 2019 Subaru Outback or Legacy. Clips at double speed. There's one complication to this and I'll tell you about it in a minute. But first we're going to take the panel off. We've got a clip back there, and in the pull armrest there's a cover there. You can take those out, and I believe there's two Phillips screws. Remove those. A little magnet would be handy if you had one. Pull the door panel off. If this video is helpful, do me a favor, like, L-I-K-E, like the video. That'll help other people such as yourself find it. We're going to pull off the panel. There's a couple clips on the other side for the wiring harness and for the cables that go to the chrome handle that you pull to get out of the car. First thing I want to do is make sure that was the problem and that it wasn't the switch. So a lot of times what you can do is if you bang on the motor with a hammer, it'll start working again a little bit. And that's what I did, and that's what it did. And next we got to bring it down enough to get access to the two 10mm bolts that hold the regulator to the glass, to the clips on the glass. If you have any questions, ask right here on YouTube. I will get to them within a day. If you'd like us to do this for you, Power Up Auto, Tampa Bay, Minnesota. If you don't live down here, move down here. It's a great state. You'll like it. Right now I was just trying to get those clips off of the wiring harness. A little bit challenging. Okay, got it off. I'm going to take out the new regulator, make sure it's the right one. Hold it up, make sure it looks like it lines up. You don't want to get everything out of there and find out you have the wrong part. Two 10mm bolts. Piece of cake. Come right off. Little WD-40 in the two up and down channels on the side. Do that every 3 or 4 months, all your windows, all your cars. The one channel dries out and causes the glass to grab. You'll see my $5 orange suction cup, Harbor Freight International, good company. We're taking out the other 7 10mm bolts that hold the regulator to the door panel, unplugging it. The problem I ran into here was after all was said and done, it would go up a little bit and then stop. Go up a little bit, and it was the new one, and stop. I don't know, I could not reset it. To reset it, usually you hold your finger on the button after it's already up, and that'll reset the automatic. But it did not work this time. It went down fine. Going up was a pain in the ass. The customer was happy only because her window wasn't working at all before that. I'm not sure if the original Subaru part would have worked out better. It was a lot more expensive with the Subaru part, obviously. I got this online. And you'll note that I peeled off the moisture barrier. It doesn't do much. It prevents condensation from coming towards the door panel, but if you really have a thing about it, you can just go ahead and put on some either duct tape or blue or green painter's tape to hold it in place once you get going. So tightening everything up, plugging everything in. Turning the key on. I'm going to plug the wiring harness in just to get it up enough so I can get the two 10mm bolts that go from the plastic bracket to the glass. You really can't take the switch off of here without undoing a lot of stuff. That's why I didn't. I'm going to bring it down enough to get those two 10mm bolts on. And I'm going to put it back together. You can watch the rest of this, but again, to reset it, you put your finger on the button, put it all the way up, and continue to hold it for 5 or 10 seconds afterwards. Put it all the way down. Maybe it resets, maybe it doesn't. You may see the problem I had on this video. I may not have shown it to you, but you can watch the rest of it. Text me with any questions on YouTube. Like the video if it was helpful. Call us, Power Up Auto, if you'd like us to fix this for you in Tampa Bay or Minnesota. And thanks for watching.